Hello everyone, this is CampinCody again, and welcome to part 2 of my Sunnyvalle city tour. So, we left off looking at the commercial area, and we're about to take a look at the residential. Now, the commercial area, it didn't have a purpose. That is the same with the residential. It was just really to practice building, because I don't know, I've never tried to make a city before. This is my first real attempt, and I just want to build a lot. So I have all these miscellaneous buildings. We'll start off by looking at the news center. It's like some orange wool place. The orange build, I also called it, because it's not really a news center, it's just a building that has orange on it. Because really, the only reason I built this was because I had this really awkward green space in between here and this other building. So I didn't have much room to work with, as you can see, like from that path to this path. So I kind of just had to squeeze it in. But it looks alright. I like to experiment with different blocks a lot of the time. But I couldn't put much like depth into the build, like the walls are pretty flat. But it looks cool, and it stands out a lot. That's good. This building, though. Oh, this building. I wanted to try again to use a lot of different kind of blocks, a lot of different kinds of combinations, but I also wanted to use blocks I had an abundance of, which is why it's kind of a strange combination of stone, sandstone, and white wool. But it turned out alright. It has a lobby here, or a reception. You could go through the doors. Maybe some guy here. I could have put a villager there if I had more time, but I hadn't figured that all out yet. Have some random rooms, probably for like janitor stuff. I don't know. Just random rooms. And a big old painting. I love this painting. I don't get it. I don't really understand what like this orange part is of it. Now, is this a chick? Is that her dress? I don't know what's going on. It just has a pig face, and pig face is freaking cool. I like it. Anyway, though, upstairs I have a little viewpoint so you can look down into the main lobby. And some really weird table. I don't know what I was thinking when I was making these, but ta-da, there it is. Moving on. We have the next floor. It has crafting table, has some like offices. I really didn't plan out the interior for this building at all. I kind of just focused on the outside. So looks a bit weird inside. But that's okay, because this building has one real purpose, and that is to hold the beacon. Yeah, because this is kind of one of the later builds I made. So I had most of this built, and then I realized I need beacons in my city, just cause. You gotta have a beacon by your base. That's just how it is in Minecraft nowadays. So I was thinking of what I could do, and one idea, of course, just bury it, put some glass on top, and ta-da, you got a beacon there. I was actually going to use that base camp sign as like one of the beacon places, but I decided I needed one here a bit more. So I kind of have this area of the build that sticks out a bit. As you can see there, this is like the main building, and then this, of course, sticks out, as I said. And it goes a bit higher than the rest of the build. So I'll quickly just find my way into there. Here we are. And it, again, has no purpose. It's just for the beacon. It looks kind of cool. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Wish I had more glowstone. I could have incorporated more into this, but I only had torches, so that's how it worked out. I ran through materials so quick I could never really focus on having glowstone. Well, not focus, but like have so much in most of my builds, because if I had glowstone in all my builds, like lighting it, I'd be in the nether like so much. And I didn't really want to do that. Moving on though, let's check out this build. Let's jump over here. Okay. This is probably the main residential structure. It is made up of a bunch of small apartments. So there's 4 apartments on each floor. Here, here, and it's replicated in the back. And I'll just quickly show you inside. Here's the entrance, very plain. I didn't really put much thought into the interior as much. I was really thinking big picture with this city. Like, I just wanted a lot of tall buildings that look cool. So the interior is kind of lacking, just like beds and stuff like this. But all the rooms have little balconies, which is nice. I like that. And originally I was going to have like people from the server come in to my city and make like houses and stuff, or like bases in some of the rooms in my city, because there's so many. But didn't really get around to that, organizing that anyway. And then here's the top. It's a quaint little roof with a access point, and it's made of wood, unfortunately, though. And I will never make a roof out of wood again, because all the time lightning would strike this, burn it completely down. I'd have to rebuild it, and it was quite painstaking. And oh man, really annoying. So as you can see, most of my other buildings are made of stone. Now it's actually weird. It was only this building. Now I see, my main base has wood on it. That area has wood on it, like as a roof. But really, this building was the only one that burned. Maybe it's because it's high up. Maybe like that same like physics with lightning still applies, or I don't even know. That property where lightning strikes tall things. I don't know. Maybe I should have made like a lightning rod or something. That'd be cool. Maybe on another build. On to the next though. Oh wow, I actually almost died there. Thank goodness for Feather Falling 4. This next build is a parkour map. This is just the lobby, a couple signs, the fail pit of water. This was kind of just for fun. I didn't know what to build in this area, so I was like, hey, every city needs some place to have fun. So I decided to make a parkour place. I was gonna make a club too, and I was like, nah, that's so cliche. Parkour is where it's at. Oh no. We'll try this a couple times. Hopefully I can get to the top without cheating, of course. Because there is an Enderman grinder on the server, and everyone has Ender pearls, so they can just get around so easily. But where's the fun in using Ender pearls in a parkour map? So let's see here, jumping. No! Oh my goodness. I'm rusty at it. Okay, we'll try one more time. Wow, that was... Okay. So, you get the idea. It's a parkour map. I kind of separated it into 2 zones, though. Once you completed this first area, you would get into this area by jumping from there to here. And this second bit has its own, like, waterfall area. Well, like, you know, if you fall, you land in this water. You get it. So you can basically start from here. It's like a checkpoint, and that's a better word for it. It's like a checkpoint. And you just have to jump from here to here, onto this ladder, jump on top of the ladders. There we go. Bit of glass. Looks sketchy, not sketchy. Ooh, okay. And then the hardest jump. You have to jump on this pillar, or fence post, sorry. And if you jump too far, you fall down to the checkpoint again. Let's see if I can get this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yes! Yes! Awesome. Awesome. That jump is actually just, oh, it's so annoying. And then up here, good job, leave a sign, and it's built May 6th, 2013. And T-Buck did it on May 7th at 10:30 p.m. And the victory slide. Woo! Well, actually, I shouldn't take that because I used the Ender Pearl, but yeah, that's my parkour building. Next building is this thing. What was the name of it? Oh yeah, the purple place. It's really the whole story behind this. Um, like my orange building, I had a bit of awkward areas that I just needed to put something. So this is one of those awkward builds that went in those awkward areas. And the same with this here, because I built that beacon build first, then I made this one, and I had this space in between. I was like, ah, well, let's try something out. I really should have put a park in here, that would have been nicer. And then down there is the catacombs. And it says do not enter. Maybe later. Next building, though, is the art gallery. This is one of my favorite builds. It uses spruce wood, black wool, and birch wood. And just a little bits of black in the birch wood with the black wool and this. It all worked out really nicely. And it's like a block combination I'll probably use again. But it looks so professional. It looks artsy. Yeah, looks artsy. So this is the lobby. Has a sign for visitors. I built this May 9th. Yeah, I steamrolled through a lot of buildings. Like each building here probably took like 3 days to make. Well, some of them anyway. But yeah, I just have all the Minecraft pictures and I name them. And skulls and roses, like stuff like that. And yeah, so I just have all the paintings in here, all named. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The classic pixel. And you get the gist. And then here I just have this, well, it's actually just a secret entrance to the roof exit. And that just gets you on the roof. And again, this has wood on it, but it never burned. It was only this building. I wonder why that was. Maybe someone knows why that happens. Anyway, continuing on, we have the main hotel. I never actually had an official name for this, but it looks cool. I originally started it as like a plain square building, but then I decided to put this like glass add-on and like cut away from the main squareness, and it looks cool. It looks cool. So I don't think I'll go inside, but as you can see, just have a lobby on that floor, and then I have rooms on the next couple floors. They all look the same. It has a bedroom, possible storage area. They don't have rain inside though, so let's go inside. Okay, we're gonna tour inside. But as I had shown, this is the lobby, and this just goes to all the floors. All of them have beds, so let's just quickly sleep, get the rain away. There we go. All have beds. And again, just experimenting. Most of the city, as I think I mentioned, was just a big experiment to try out different builds, try out different block combinations, and kind of break away from habits. Because I don't know actually. I kind of had build styles I was comfortable with, and I wanted to try something new. Like before I started on this city, I'd never used sandstone in any of my builds before. Like usually it was netherrack, stone, spruce wood, stuff like that. Never tried out a lot of this stuff. Or brick. I never used brick before. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this was all done before the Better Brick update where you can dye clay and all that. Which is why the roads are just plain clay and stuff like that. But yeah, this building, this was a fun one. I was really happy when I made this building. And over here, I'll just show you quickly. Have a bit of a farm there. Underneath there is my main path. That goes directly to the commercial area and the industrial area. I'll just show it actually. It's a tour. You gotta show the stuff. Yeah, it's just the path. Ice path goes to the commercial, the industrial, and my base. Just straight down there. It's very handy because I ran across this island quite a bit. And then here is just some more random designs of houses. I don't know what I was thinking. I had blocks and I decided, hey, let's put a bunch of houses here. That's kind of what I came up with. This purple design was kind of cool. Terrible. I really don't like this purple wool, but it's an interesting concept. You know, it's like when you see one of those fashion shows and you're like wondering, who would ever wear that? It's kind of like that. Except who would ever live in this kind of building? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah. And this too was just an experiment kind of build where I was trying out different styles and whatnot. Let's see. Let's move on to this. This was going to be my main city hub, which I never actually finished, unfortunately. And it's going to have nether portals downstairs. I'd have my own personal nether hub. And it's going to be really cool, but never got around to it. Upstairs is just this big empty room. It has no purpose. It's just to make the building stand out a bit more. And down here I have access to my main rail line. Not sure if you noticed it running through the city, but I had this minecart track. Oh no, it stops. I had this minecart track made of quartz, sandstone, and birchwood planks. It just goes throughout the city. It's kind of like a scenic tour almost. Except it's blocked off in a lot of areas and it goes through a tunnel, but you know what I mean. So this is handy to make. Yeah, there's the base. There's the base camp sign. There's the industrial area. Cool stuff, cool stuff. And it also goes to, oh yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. It also goes to my desert that I use to get all my sandstone. This really sounded weird for a second, the minecart, because I used a lot of sandstone. As I'm sure you've noticed, I use sandstone for almost everything because you can get it so quick with an efficiency pick and efficiency shovels. I just went crazy in this one desert and I'll show you how it looks. Pretty much destroyed it. But you'll see. You'll see. Let's see here. Let's go here. And this is the path. Hey, look! Minecart's ready. And this is the path down to the other area. It goes underground a bit, because I don't like overland bridges over water. I don't know. Not my deal. It has this big underwater area. I wish I could put like glowstone around so you can actually see underwater a bit more. This is basically how it looks. And finally it goes to the other, well, the main continent, because my city is on one big island. And this is the main continent of the server. There we go. And this is what was a desert that I completely, I'm not sure if saying hollowed out is the proper word, but excavated? I don't know. Basically what I did here was I just took all the sandstone, and left all of the cobble. So it kind of gets this, I don't know, like wasteland look. I'm pretty sure Zisto did this on the Minecraft server, and it looks really cool. I got about halfway through, and there's still quite a bit more to go. But I was really hoping I could get this entire thing like empty. But maybe another day. Maybe if I learn MC Edit I will. Be a nice sight to see. And from here I was making a path that led to spawn. It's like 2,000 blocks long. I don't really want to travel that. especially with the camera rolling, because I'd run out of things to say. It's just a path. But essentially, yeah, that is my work on this server. Now, it is joinable, as far as I know at this moment, as in on September 17th, 2013. It is whitelist though, so you'll have to go to the website and apply. So I can link you to that, and hopefully you can get on, because the group of people on this server was amazing, like absolutely amazing. None of this would be possible if the people on this server weren't so cool. So I suggest you check it out. I'm pretty sure there's a couple other YouTube videos on this server. I think a couple people like Outcast Orange made a video. One of the admins, Solar Betrayal, made a video on this area. And the website should link you to wherever else you need to see. So I think that's going to be it for this tour. I will send some messages to the other members. Maybe I can show off some of their stuff, because, well, this city's cool, but oh my gosh, what some of the other guys have made, and girls that have made, oh man, there's a lot of cool stuff on this server. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. It's kind of a enjoyment for myself too, because it's a bit of nostalgia coming back here. It's probably one of my favorite servers I played on. And anyway, yeah, I hope you liked the video. This has been Camping Cody. Have a great day. Goodbye.